and I'm so delighted that finally we got connected today after a
Yes.
long, long waiting.
Right. Yeah, we've been pinging each other. We couldn't connect, and finally we are able to connect today. We are able to meet each other. So, how is it going so far? And I see that you're also running a YouTube channel.
Yes,
For how long
yes.
you've been having this YouTube channel?
Actually, it was created during pandemic for
Okay.
my students. Yeah, for my students. Let me introduce myself that I am a teacher
Hmm.
by profession, and I'm a teacher at heart too. It's my passion to teach. So during Corona times, I was missing my students. So at that time, I created this channel just to help them.
Hmm.
And uh, and then I thought that my English is also getting broken and it is deteriorating day by day.
Right.
So I just came across such type of conversation videos in last April. So then I made up my mind that yeah, I can also do, and in this way, really, my English has improved a lot, and still it's improving. I'm working on it, and in this way, my
Yeah,
channel
ma'am.
is.
Even for me too. Actually, during the COVID time, I was not able to speak in English, and because of that, my English skills were going down. And I'll tell you one more thing. After having this Skype conversations, I can see that there is a little bit improvement in my English as well. People are saying, "Oh my God, Ram, you're speaking superb. Your English skills is really nice." Well, I can see a little bit of improvement. It's just, I think it's been around 6 months I've been doing this Skype conversation.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, but your videos are getting good views. I mean,
Uh,
almost all the videos I saw, all are in
okay.
I think 1400 like that views you are getting. So it's good. In the starting itself, you are getting good views. Actually, I
Yeah.
am a teacher in Hindi medium school, and
Mhm.
my tragedy is that I can't speak a single sentence in that school because it's a government Hindi
Mm.
medium school, and they're the students that they never allow me to speak in English. They suddenly, as soon as I start speaking one or two sentences, after that they stop me. Ma'am, कुछ समझ में नहीं आ रहा. Ma'am, please Hindi. Ma'am, please. So
Okay.
that's the
That is
reason.
a problem that we have in here. The teachers are not encouraged to speak in English in schools, because if they don't, I mean, if the children will be able to learn English only when the teacher speaks in English, because it's
Yes.
for children it's very easy to learn because they are in the learning mindset. They are very young. They
Mhm.
can grasp everything very quickly. But for adults, for adults mostly, if you're over the age of 30, it's very difficult to learn new things. So
Yes.
I would suggest all the teachers to speak in English in school so that students can get it very quickly.
Yeah, at least the English teacher, the subject teacher, he or she
Yeah.
must be, it's mandatory. It should be mandatory. Government should make it mandatory that you have to speak in English only. I meet some English teachers also, those who are teaching in government sector.
Okay.
They hardly speak any one sentence or two sentence in English. Even though when I am training my teachers, the teachers of primary section and middle section, I am a master trainer too.
Hmm.
So there also I am providing them the all the methodologies and all the skills. I'm providing them in Hindi. Otherwise, if I speak in English, they will say ki, this is not a good mentor.
Right,
We
right,
must
right, right.
change it immediately.
Yeah, ma'am, that
And,
happens. Okay, now I want to know, like, for how long you've been teaching English and where exactly are you from?
yes, I am connecting you from Madhya Pradesh,
Hmm.
and I born and raised up in
Bhopal?
Bhopal.
Okay,
Yeah, Bhopal. Uh-huh.
okay.
My education, I completed my education in Bhopal itself, but I got married in Narsingarh, that is in Rajgarh district, and it is called Mini Kashmir of Malwa. Very
Hmm.
beautiful place where I am living. So here I got first I got the opportunity to teach in convent school. There everything was good. It was according to my mindset. But
Okay.
as soon as I got this government job, God has given me the blessings, and I got selected in government sector. But then there I find that my English will become uh, vain. Whatever I have
Yeah.
learned, it will all just go in vain. So and it happened like that only because I can't speak English. To whom shall I speak?
Yeah, you
What to
don't
do
have
now?
anyone to speak in English with.
Yeah, I'm not
You lose
getting
your
the
English
platform.
skills if you are not using it. Yeah.
Although I am a convent student, I completed my class 12th in convent school in Bhopal. But I don't know. God have different plans for us, and He wants me to struggle. So I
Okay.
struggled. I keep my English in my mind. I keep it alive. I talk to myself. I write everything I write in English only. My
Okay.
applications, my optional leaves, my CL. Sometimes my officers say, "Ma'am, इसको हिंदी में लिखिए. What you have written? What is the reason why you taking CL?" But I say, no, you have to understand it. You make them read it by any someone in the office. But I will
Yeah.
read in because I'm very much comfortable in writing the leave applications in English.
Yeah,
And
me too, actually.
now,
Nowadays,
yeah.
I'm really struggling to write anything in Tamil. I've forgotten most of the Tamil letters. Actually, sometimes I get confused, and my handwriting in Tamil is like a mess. Yeah.
So in English, you can write very well.
Yes, English I can write very well. Yeah, because I used to write English when I was preparing for the competitive exams for the UPSC. I used to write every single day one essay kind of thing. Like whatever I read, whatever I discuss, the topic that I would write in English completely. So it's like everyday practice for 3 years I've done that. So I think I'm pretty much good in writing, but nowadays I'm not trying writing because I'm bored with writing.
Because nowadays gadgets also they are not allowing us to write anything because we are having all the keypads and in
Yeah.
computer also and mobile also. So I think hardly we find time to write. So I
Okay.
would like to know about yourself, Ram. I mean, where
Yeah.
you are placed and where you
Oh, I'm
connect.
sorry. I didn't get a chance to introduce myself. Yeah. I am from Tamil Nadu, and yeah, I'm working in the software industry. Well, in my schooling time, like till fifth standard, sorry, till sixth standard, I've studied in Tamil medium. Later, I joined English medium, and there I did not learn English. Just like any other English medium schools, they did not speak in English that time, and I couldn't learn in English. So after I finished, I mean, after I finished my college, I've learned English mostly for the job purpose. When I was preparing for interviews, I've I've prepared English. I've learned English that time. Yeah,
Okay.
what's happening?
Just a
Okay,
minute. I have to adjust my this.
no problem. Okay. Do you use a stand or anything like that?
Yes,
Okay.
it's a stand, but sometimes it gets loose and starts hanging.
Okay.
Not so.
Okay. No problem, ma'am. So I've learned most of my English after joining the IT work because that job required for English language, and I also want to improve myself, especially with English skills. Because in my career, if you want to climb up that corporate ladder, so you have to speak
Mm-hmm.
very good English. Well, if you want to become a
Yes,
manager, if you want to become someone who's in the leadership position, you need English. So that's what I felt, and I've been learning English.
that's
Yeah.
great. But now your English is commendable. You're doing
Not very much good, ma'am.
no, no, no.
The
I have
problem
got
here is to keep up this pace. I'm really struggling. If I stop talking in English for the next 2 3 days, that's all. I will be like, oh my God, I forgot English. I won't be able
oh,
to talk. So I have to practice every day to keep up this level. I mean, I'm not in the top level yet, but still to keep up this level, I'm struggling so hard.
definitely you will reach there. No problem. At least we must be understandable with whom we are talking. That's only the purpose of learning this language. Because
Yeah.
I don't know, speaking very advanced language will help us in any. I mean, yes, people will praise that his English is good. He's in advanced stage. That
Yeah.
compliment we can get. But the main purpose of this language is just to get understood to whom we are talking.
Right. Just communication, that's all. That's
Yeah,
what most of the people they think, okay, we have to speak advanced level English, only then people will appreciate us. It's not like that. Even if you speak normal English, if you're fluent enough to communicate, to convey your thoughts, that is more than enough, because we have to use English as a tool, that's all. This is
that's
not going to be the main source of anything.
you must not translate because this will take more time. As soon as the idea generate in your mind and at the same time you're speaking it, that's the main thing that you have to inculcate in yourself. Otherwise,
Correct.
people they translate their from their mother tongue, then they translate it into English, and then it becomes a bit the meaning changes if
Yeah.
you exactly
Okay,
translate.
now I want to ask you that question. So, since you are an English trainer, you're an English teacher, so I just want to ask you that. Even sometimes I also do translation when coming to discuss about a topic. Sometimes I run out of words, so I take a pause, I take some time, and I think about everything clearly. I translate everything in my mother tongue to English. So how do we prevent that?
The main thing is that we must start thinking in English. If
Hmm.
we will think in English, then this will happen automatically. That we are not going to translate it from our mother tongue. If we are thinking in our mother tongue, then it becomes difficult to translate in English, and it takes time also. But
Yeah.
if we have inculcated the habit of thinking in English only, then definitely those words and those sentences, the cohesion, the coherent is there.
Hmm.
One after the other, the thoughts get keeps on generating in our minds, and as soon as they generate in our mind, we should just speak them out.
Okay. And one more thing is, it's very difficult to translate the exact content of our mother tongue to English because
Yes.
the sentence formation words are totally different. And sometimes I feel like I'm not able to convey the right thing, whatever I thought in my mother tongue in English.
Yeah, it happens. It happens, because
Yeah.
so it will take time, but definitely, as I saw your fluency in some of the videos, sometimes I get time. So
Hmm.
I just because nowadays your videos are popping up after every one or two, three videos, your
I
video
got
is there.
lucky, I think.
Yes, yes. So
Okay.
I also see people, they are, as in Hindi they are saying alag alag. In the English also same, they are saying different different. So there is no use of saying different different. Different itself
Yeah.
means alag alag. So
Yeah. Actually,
then hot
they
hot
talk
chapati.
English in the same way how they talk in their mother tongue. They
Yes, yes, yes.
exactly translate their mother tongue to English.
Like one, I was listening to Gaur Gopal Das. I'm
Okay.
a very fan of him.
Who's
So
that?
do you know the motivational speaker Gaur
Uh,
Gopal Das?
no, ma'am. I've never heard of him.
Okay, you just
Yeah.
give a try. You
Sure, sure.
listen him. He's
Yeah.
he's very good motivational speaker. He was also from IT sector,
Hmm.
but he suddenly got some message from the Almighty, and he changed his ways. And now he
Okay.
is totally in this sadhu form, and he is
Okay.
giving he is visiting many schools and colleges, and there he is giving lectures to youth.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So he said ki once I was sitting in a restaurant, and there one man came and said, what in your restaurant? So he was learning
Okay.
English. Actually, he was in his initial
What in
stage.
your restaurant?
What
Yeah,
in
yeah.
your restaurant?
Something like
Yeah,
that.
I don't know what. Waiter also he gave very very funny answer, and then said, I will bring hot chapatis for you. So he said, what is the need of saying hot? Only hot chapatis will do.
Yeah,
But
right, right, right.
it was a very funny conversation between that man and waiter.
Yeah, actually, certain words in our mother tongue we use it two times, double times. But in English, we don't use that. We don't
We don't have
talk
such
in a way.
facility.
So when we try to translate exactly from our mother tongue to English, this is what happens.
It is
What, hot, something like
hot.
that. Yeah, okay. Okay, now I want to know for how did you learn English? Yeah, as you already said that you studied in convent school. So did you learn English when you were so young or?
Yeah, because when I was in class fifth and sixth, I remember very well that whatever pocket money we are having, we have to deposit it as a fine if we are not speaking in English. So
Oh.
we have to be very careful during lunch time and during our class when we are in the class. So monitor is always on check that we are speaking in Hindi or English. So with that, we are afraid of giving that pocket money as a fine. So we always try to, even we are speaking very broken English, and sometimes some Hindi words also we are including. But
Mm.
that was the way I think that I have learned speaking English. And nowadays, because of these conversations, I have improved a lot. So it was in my brain, or
Mm.
you can say it was in my mind when I was in very young age, in class seventh, eighth, and ninth. So at the time we were speaking, and our teachers also. I just thank God that we got such teachers that at that time. Now convent students, it is not compulsory that they will speak in English only. Because I am
Mm-hmm.
also having one school near my house, and there I see that the children also don't speak in English, and the teachers
Nobody
also
speaks in
there.
English.
Nobody speaks
Okay.
English.
Okay, now
It's,
I have a question to you. Oh my God, I thought of asking you something, suddenly I forgot. Okay, so this is what. So some people think, so if you want to talk in English, you have to talk with a very neat grammar, with the correct grammar, with proper sentence structure, only then I will talk. Otherwise, I will keep quiet. I will learn everything fully, and then I'll start talking. So this is the mind. This is the mentality of some people. Even I used to think like that. Some of my friends are still like that. When I ask them to talk in English, they don't talk in English. First, I will learn English completely, then I will talk. This is what they say. I think this is impossible. You cannot learn something completely without even trying it. So, what do you think about it?
Yes, definitely. I am having one live example that in my house itself, my sister-in-law, she is very good at grammar.
Hmm.
She is from Betul, and she is very good at grammar. She knows each and every rule of narrations and voices and tenses. She
Hmm.
can teach them, while making chapatis also. She is remembering all the rules. But
Okay.
the tragedy is that she can't speak a single sentence in English because
Yeah.
she will always think about the proper structure, whether to use have or had, and in this way, the
She'll get confused.
the time goes out and she can't speak, and she says that it's very difficult for me. But Didi, you are speaking, although there are some grammatical mistakes, I agree, because fluency and accuracy, they never go hand in hand. If you
Yeah.
are if you are fluent, then it is very much definite that somewhere you will be making grammatical mistakes. And
Yeah.
if you are thinking that I will make the proper structure or I will speak according to the grammatical rules, then the fluency will not be there.
Right.
And while speaking, we rarely consider, or there is no one to think that she is speaking, she is not to put head there, and this is a wrong sentence. Nobody
Yeah.
will obstruct you because you are speaking, and the person to whom you are speaking, he is understanding what you are speaking. That's the main thing.
That's
And
basic.
yeah, and if you will think that after learning all the grammar rules and all that, then I don't think that that day will come ever in your life. So you just start speaking from the day one itself when it comes to your mind, and your why
Right.
is very important. If you are having a strong desire and the reason that I want to learn English, from that day itself, that is the best day to start your journey. And even with the broken language, you can start, because someone said that to learn a language is to speak it. And when we speak it, firstly, we will speak it in a very bad way. So
Yeah.
let it go. Let it be. But
That's
don't
how you
think very
learn,
much.
right? That's the way to learn. Well,
Yes.
let me tell you, I have spoken with a lot of people, especially in my office. I've spoken with some of the American people and people from UK. I know that I make a lot of grammar mistakes, but they have never pointed out my grammar mistakes or anything. They're able to understand me very clearly. The thing is, I think your grammar is not very much important. If you think about grammar, that will obstruct you. You won't go further.
Definitely.
So you have to, so you can learn the grammar along the way. When you start
Yes.
speaking in English on a day-to-day basis, daily basis, your grammar will get improved automatically by itself. You don't have
Automatic.
to think too much about grammar.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
It's your mind, it's mind. It's the role of mind that when you start speaking, he will, automatically. Once I saw one message on WhatsApp,
Hmm.
one paragraph was there, one paragraph was written, but all the spellings were wrong.
Okay.
And he said, yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know whether you come across or not, where it's a very popular paragraph.
Okay.
It's all the
Okay.
spellings are jumbled, but I read that very clearly. I completed the whole reading the whole paragraph in 1.5 minutes. And then
Hmm.
when I scrolled, it was written there that he's a genius who read it in 1 or 2 minutes, because all the
Okay.
spellings were not very clear. But our mind, if it is written SALLM, your mind will read it small only.
Right.
It's,
And
it's
one more
automatic.
thing, there is one more thing is there. If in a word, if the first letter and the last letter is
Yes.
same, I mean, if the first letter and last letter are correct, and the remaining words, if remaining letters, if they are jumbled, will be
Mhm.
our brain will be able to recognize a word clearly.
Yes. So
Yeah.
it's a mind, it's a magical thing. It's having a lots of storage and a lots of memories in our mind, and it will automatically read that word in that way. And at
Hmm.
the same time, it will also remind you about the grammatical rules, and you will realize this thing while speaking, that oh, I have never learned the use of as long as far as, but I am using it. We have not
Okay.
I'm teaching nowadays, so that use of to use of as long as far as. So that I'm teaching from the exam point of view. But
Right.
while
Right. Right.
speaking also, we can use these structures, Just you have to read it once or twice, and then automatically it will come.
Okay. Now I have I want to ask something else. We've been talking about English for a while. Let's talk about something else. Okay. Have you ever traveled anywhere other than Madhya Pradesh? Like, have you ever traveled to South India or North India?
Oh, no, not South India, but
Okay.
yeah, I many times I travel to Delhi because
Delhi. Okay.
my daughter is there, and once I went to Ahmedabad also.
Hmm.
Uh, my son is there. He is a instructor in Career Launcher, one of the very popular coaching.
Okay.
Uh, yeah, he has completed his um, BA LLB
Oh,
law
law.
from
Right.
Nigma University. Yeah, yeah. And right
That's
now he's
great.
pursuing his LLM also, Masters in Manage Law.
Okay.
So uh, in this way,
So.
I keep on traveling because of my children and my daughter. She pursued her LLM from Calcutta, so I
Mhm.
went there, Calcutta,
Okay.
and
So which
my
place did you like the most? You traveled some places, right? Okay. If you can tell me, okay, this place I can live here all my life. Something like that.
No, no. I didn't like any such place that I want to spend my whole life there. The
Okay.
place where I am living is very beautiful, very peace, calm, and
Mhm.
very. Matlab, it's very all over. I can say the greeneries,
Is
and
that your
it is not
hometown?
polluted also. So I would love to live here itself for my
Okay.
whole life.
Is that your
I don't want to
hometown?
live. Yes,
Is
yes,
that
yes.
okay? Nothing can be compared to our hometown, right? That's true.
It's a paradise for me, you can say.
Okay.
I
Nice
don't
one.
want to leave Narsingar now.
Sure, sure. Do you have any other questions for me?
So, what are your future plannings?
I don't have any future plans, ma'am.
God will
I,
plan for you.
yeah, because whenever I plan for something, it never happens. So that's the reason I stopped planning. I am more like a person, how do you say? I just go along the way. So whatever comes in my way, I either take it or throw it. That's all. It's simple.
Same here. Same here.
Yeah,
I think God is the best planner for us, and He plans very meticulously and very intelligently. So we should have faith in His planning and
right. God
act
will have
accordingly.
plan for each and every one of us. He
Yes,
knows
that's
what we are good in it. I really don't know how I started this YouTube channel and it's growing now. I never thought of it. I never expected that. I thought, okay, let's start a YouTube channel. Let's see if it grows or not. I thought mostly people won't like my channel. I thought first of all, I thought I'm not a very impressive personality or anything, but looks like the way I am, people really like it. That I
yes.
came to know
I
after
think.
starting the YouTube channel.
So, have your channel monetized?
Yeah, it's monetized long time ago, ma'am. It's monetized 4 months ago. I've been making good amount of money from YouTube.
Oh, just by
Yeah,
uploading videos.
YouTube really pays well. And one okay, if you want any tips, I can tell you in with YouTube. Well,
Please.
communication is very important. The connectivity to the audience, that is also very important. And some more thing is a little bit of editing is needed. So most of my videos I do editing, and very importantly I do subtitles. That's imperative. I put subtitles in each and every video of mine because most of my viewers, and especially in this niche, this conversation is most of the viewers are beginners. So
Hmm.
most of them they are unable to understand our English. Sometimes when we speak very fast, they are not able to understand it. So it's very the subtitles really help them. So that's what I figured it out at a very quick stage. Like in the first 3 months of my YouTube, I figured it out. Okay, people want subtitles, so I started putting subtitles. That is one of the main reason I can tell you.
So it is not automatic that subtitles will come in on your videos. You have to put
Uh,
it.
yes, ma'am. Actually, YouTube provides the facility of captions, but those are not perfect. And because the YouTube's AI couldn't capture our English pronunciation
Hmm.
properly, it gives different words and it doesn't make any sense. It gives different meaning. So that's the reason I stopped giving YouTube captions. I create my own captions with some of the applications that I use from my cell phone. So it's a tedious task. You have to sit and work on it for at least 1 hour minimum. So that
That,
I do,
hmm.
and yeah, it pays me well now.
That's good. Very good to listen
Yeah,
hear that. But I don't have that much time. So
yeah,
my
yeah, yeah.
working hours are from 10:30 to 5:30, and after that, some household chores are also there. So
Right.
I'm just, hardly I get time to edit it. I feel very bored also editing and all that.
Yeah, it's a
And
boring
nowadays
task.
because my students of class 12, they are not coming to school because their exams are near. So I'm
Hmm.
just uploading daily 5-minute video, 10-minute videos of grammar portion. So I think the audience or my listeners, or what we can say them, yeah, audience.
Audience.
Mhm. So it's been changing very rapidly. I mean, sometimes the students are there, then sometimes beginners are there. So I thought of making two channels, one for
Okay, so
conversation
you're
only.
making content actually. So you are
Yes,
explaining about certain topics. Okay, that is a
yes.
different. That has a separate audience actually.
Hmm. So I have to make two channels.
Oh, well, I mean, both the channels are related to English.
Yes, both the channels related to
Oh, if
English.
both the channels are related to English, you can have it in one channel itself, right?
Yes, one channel. I'm not having that much idea. I'm not very much technical, but
Okay. The
that's why.
reason why I'm saying is you're doing two efforts, but it's going divided. So if you can focus on one channel, if you can create content at the same time, conversational videos, you upload it on the same channel, then it has a high possibility of growing because one channel is very easy compared to two channels because you cannot focus on both the channels at the same time,
Mhm.
right? Because I tried that. I've had another channel and I closed it down some time ago.
Okay.
Yeah, I've had a Tamil channel and I couldn't focus on both Tamil and English. And this channel started picking up. I get a lot of subscribers for this channel, so I completely shut down the Tamil channel.
So have you come across my video also on YouTube, as you were asking?
Uh, no, ma'am. Actually, I think I saw your video with someone, but your face looks familiar, so that's the reason I asked. I think I've seen your videos.
Which
I see a
channel
lot
it
of
was?
videos, conversational videos, most of the people's videos. So sometimes I don't remember names. Not sometimes, most of the times it's very hard to remember the names. But your face looks very familiar.
Yes. I have
Yeah.
uploaded more than I think 60 or 70 videos, conversation videos.
Okay, what is the name of your channel's name?
Channel's name is Best Teaching Ideas. I think, but by searching by this name, my channel is not coming on YouTube.
Hmm.
My students search it with my name, so it
Okay, sure, ma'am.
can.
I'll check out your channel. I will subscribe to it.
I have subscribed your channel.
Oh, thank
That's
you
why
so
I
much.
appreciate it.
Okay, okay, I will subscribe to yours. No worries.
It was nice talking to you, and
Yes, ma'am.
mostly your name fascinates me a lot.
Oh, thank you so much. It's everything is God's grace.
I think you have recorded this video and you will upload it.
Yeah, I mean, if you want, you can also upload it. No problem. Maybe
No,
I
no,
will
right now
upload
I'm
it.
not uploading conversation videos. So you upload
Okay.
it because the channel is growing. So I also be can be many people. And then one more video we will record, and that video I will upload to my channel.
Sure, ma'am. No problem. You can
Okay,
expect this video maybe in the evening or tomorrow. Yep.
definitely. Try to mention my channel's name, or otherwise,
Yep.
okay, let it be.
Sure, ma'am. I
No.
will check it out because the title of the video I am always very concerned about it because it should be something intriguing. So people, when they see the title of the video, they should it should create some kind of curiosity in their mind. So that's the reason
Yes.
I don't mention anyone's name there because I
Mhm.
always keep the title like a question mark.
Yes, yes, yes. So
Okay.
one more thing I want to ask you that oh no, which app do you use for editing?
Okay. For editing the videos, especially when I want to remove certain part of the video, like some boring stuff that we spoken, people won't be interested in
Mhm.
listening to. I edit it from VN editor, VN,
VN.
VN, just VN, the letter VN editor. And if I want to add subtitles, I use this Kind Master. We
Fine,
have
master.
two applications. Recently, I have started using this Blink. There is an application called Blink. It has an AI tool. It automatically generates the subtitles.
Mm.
Most of it are accurate. It's able to understand our way of pronunciation, and most of it are accurate. And I also use KindMaster. It is also a little bit accurate, but sometimes you have to go through each and every sentences and edit it a little bit.
Mhm. And you
That's a
also you
tedious task.
make thumbnails for your videos?
Yeah, most of the time I make thumbnails for my videos. I recently hired someone to make thumbnails, but looks like those thumbnails are not going well, and people are they have set up their mind, okay, this type of thumbnail is only for my channel. So when I make my style of thumbnail, I get more views. But if I hire someone to make thumbnail, their thumbnails are very great, they are like super, but people never thought, okay, that is they never thought that's my video. They think it's someone else's video, they don't watch it. So I want to, so now I have decided, okay, I'll keep the subtitle, sorry, the thumbnail simple. I'll just create it in my own way. So that's what I have decided.
And for one last question, for
Yep.
monetize, you can remove all these part. Okay, this is our
No
very
problem.
private discussion.
That's fine. Yeah.
I was asking for monetization. YouTube approached you, or you applied, or you some fill some
Yeah.
application like that.
Yeah, ma'am. So for monetization, I think you would have to have 1,000 subscribers. There are some criteria. You need to have 1,000 subscribers in the last 365 days, and you should have completed 4,000 watch hours. Like if you had uploaded 60 videos, obviously you must have completed 4,000 watch hours. On overall, in the total of the videos, you should have completed 4,000 watch hours. So if you have met this criteria, then you should apply for monetization in YouTube. So when you apply for monetization, YouTube will take at least 15 days. It will analyze all those stuffs, and it will send you a card to your house. It will do a lot of verifications. It will ask you for your Aadhaar card, some, I think some documents I had given uploaded in the YouTube, and it will verify everything. It will ask you, it will send you a verification letter to your address. There you will have some pin codes that you have to put it there in your YT studio, and you have to accept it. So it's a little bit long process, and it's very easy. So first thing is we should meet these criteria for applying for monetization in YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you very much for the valuable information.
no problem, ma'am. Yeah, it was really nice having a conversation with you. We'll
Yeah,
we'll
same
discuss
here.
about some other topic in the next video.